What's up? It's your boy Los LOS from the Flava Podcast. You are listening and watching the Flava Podcast.
We're back. We didn't change.
But Chicago pizza or New York pizza?
Oh, I'm with Chicago pizza all day. Well, that's
Tom.
White Tom.
Because I like chasing the rats.
The rats. You said, can you put your finger up for a second? Like this? Up like this. Like you're about to point something.
Oh.
So this is going to be... What's up? It's your boy Los LOS from the Flava Podcast. You are listening and watching the Flava Podcast. Yo, my partner is not here today. She couldn't make it. It's a Tuesday night. We're doing a special episode just for you. I've been wanting to get this episode in for a very, very long time. We've been going back and forth, and I finally got this person inside of the studio. That's right, the person is in the studio. But first of all, let's do the hot topic. So the hot topic for today is Malcolm Jamal Warner. Unfortunately, he has passed away. In Costa Rica, he has drowned, and it seems like he was at a place where the rip currents were extremely heavy, and people knew this. In fact, I'm watching a picture right here, which I'm going to be posting right around here. These are rip currents that are going on in Costa Rica right now. That's bad. That's really bad. So he drowned in there. It looks like the rip current came in and pulled him out into the ocean. They sent out nine people into the water to go looking for him. They found him. They pulled him in, and they tried to give him CPR for about 20 minutes to stay to, but nothing happened after 20 minutes of giving him CPR. So we lost somebody special, especially for me, and I know for a lot of other people. We grew up with Malcolm, and as of recently, I was watching his podcast as well. He was doing some great things here, and he's gonna be missed. And he was just not an actor, but he was also a poet. He was a singer. He did theater work. He's done so many things, but the most important thing that he's done, he said himself, was raise his kids and loving his family. So rest in peace, Malcolm. We'll miss you. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Los from the Flava Podcast. Did you know that a research study, Rashi, has been shown to have anti-cancer properties, anti-tumor effects? It helps detox the body and regulates the immune system. Whether your immune system needs to be controlled or boosted, Gano can help you there. And natural coffee that changes people's lives. Get your daily dose of 150 antioxidants in 1 cup while enjoying the flavor of this beautiful coffee. Natural coffee never tasted this good. What's up? We're back, and that was Gano Excel Mushroom Coffee. Get your coffee. It's good for your gut. Look at the hair. Y'all been knowing I was getting fades before. And look at, this is only 2 months in, and I can stretch out my hair. Look at that, 2 months in, I can stretch out my hair. Gano Excel Mushroom Coffee is good for the hair, gut health, your skin, your immune system. Try it out. You might have to switch from the Bustelo to something else, or if you do Folgers, you might have to switch it out. Just try it out. The link is in the description. Go hit it up and let me know what you guys think about it. All right? But right now, on the table, the man I've been waiting to get on the table. I've been so excited. Excited to get him on the table. He is here. He walked through the doors of the Flava doors today. And I was like, the man, the myth, the legend is in the building. He's in the building.
What's going on,
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to introduce this man. You have seen him all over TikTok. Now, his real name is Terry Turner. But he goes by Terry TikTok, or Terry from TikTok.
Or TikTok, Terry.
Or TikTok. Put him on the screen. There he is. Oh.
Hey, what up? In the flesh. What's going on?
Man. Glad that you're here, man. Glad that you're here. We get to see you. We get to hang out with you. We get to know a little bit more about you and your life and your beautiful family.
Yes.
So Terry, tell us what you do right now for the people that don't know you, which is impossible, but let them know.
Well, at the moment, I am a now full-time content creator. I just recently decided to step down from being an Amazon delivery driver. which I was there for about five years. And, I just decided to go ahead and bet on myself, bet on me, and, just be my own boss and just go ahead and take this journey of being a full-time content creator. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, Terry, tell us a little bit more. How did you get started?
Well, it all started when, as a kid, I always knew I was going to be a comedian, right? Like I was a class clown in school. And the kids always used to say that, I was going to be a comedian one day. So I always wanted to grow up to be a comedian. My idols were Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, Cedric the Entertainer, all these guys I watched growing up. And I said, one day that's going to be me. And, as we get older, as the years go by, social media is now introduced to where now you're able to create skits and show other people how funny you are. And it started off on Instagram, wasn't really popping that much. But then TikTok came. And once TikTok started around, for me, around the pandemic. Everybody was like, oh, I'm not going to be on TikTok, blah, blah. But then eventually everybody decided to go to TikTok. And so I figured I'll go ahead and give it a try. I ain't got nothing better else to do. I'm sitting at the crib in quarantine and all the other stuff and people, So over the span of the months, I just started like putting out content. And all it took was that one video to blow up. And then from there, it was the first video I did that like blew up, that a lot of people that I still to this day get tagged in. It was the eggplant video. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but basically this is around the time I started at Amazon.
I thought I was a fan. And
this was like one of the first videos that like went viral. I was like, there's a chick, she has like a lemon scrolling up. And then by the time it gets to her mouth, she spits out the lemon. And so it cut to me, and I was like, I wonder which one I'm gonna get. And then the eggplant comes up, and I just start like drastically, emotionally start screaming, like running away from the camera. So that was like one of the videos that like blew up. Like I still to this day see that video, get tagged in that video. Like all the videos I got, that is the one video that for forever everybody will remember.
What's your TikTok handle?
My TikTok handle is TikTok Terry23. It's for Instagram, for TikTok, and for Twitter and for YouTube.
Yeah, I'm asking you to say it now just because I want people to go straight to it and look at that video that you just said about. But you know exactly what it is. I need to go there myself. Tell you the truth, I need to go there myself because I don't remember that one. What I remember a lot of is of you dancing. Whether it was delivering something or your house dancing, I remember you dancing. But what's been really pushing in my mind when I think about you is that you be singing Mexican music.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Honestly, bro, it all started with just, first of all, I just want to say I've always been a fan of the culture and always been a fan of the music.
Let's go.
The first song I heard, the first Latina I've ever seen that made me fall in love was Selena, right? Seen her. Yes, bro. My babysitter was Mexican. Okay. And so she would pick me up and she would take me to her mom's house. And, before we go to school, she always gave us breakfast and they would be playing Selena in the background. And I was like, this chick sounds amazing. And then the movie came out. And then when I seen how the real Selena looked versus the one that was in the movie, I was like, damn, they kind of look the same, but damn, they both fine as hell. Like, who is these? Like, who is these women? Like, what is this? White? They're not white. They're not black. Like, who is this? And so, that's when I fell in love with it. Like, I've always grew up being around a predominantly Hispanic area. But then after, when I started dating my wife and, we got married, I've always said to myself that if I did have biracial kids, that I would want them to learn about, you're not just black, you're another type of, race. And so I ended up being Mexican. And so in order for me to be able to, besides my wife doing it, in order for me to be able to help them with that, I have to be able to know it as well. So I started to, wifey just started throwing songs at me, you know what I'm saying? She would play them around and I'll be listening to them. And again, it wasn't foreign to me. Like, I've always heard it, but like to now fully understand it and now fully like really listen to it and like learn the history behind it, It's like, all right, cool. So then I started a trend. I was like, you know what? I know I'm not the only one who likes listening to songs in Spanish. So one day I went on TikTok and I was like, yo, what's that one song you can sing in Spanish confidently with your chest? And I started singing, my song was La Puerta Negra. And so after that blew up.
I gotta stop you there.
Yeah.
You already know what's up.
Yes.
You already know what's up. Can you sing that too?
Oh my God.
You already know what's up.
The La Puerta Negra?
Yeah.
Let me see what it is going. Ya está cerrada con 3 candados. Y le mechada la puerta negra. You know, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Something
go.
like that. Something like, you know.
You ever got the Mexican in the back clapping?
Yeah, man. And then when I did that, so many people started to like black, white, literally black and white people. They started like, yo, like, I'm glad somebody did this because I've been wanting to do something like this. Like, people have been singing like Selena songs, people sing like Bad Bunny songs, people sing some like old school Christian Nodal songs. Like, I'm just like, damn, there's a lot of people out there that like, you know, I know they're out there, but like they're actually being seen. So
Right.
then after that, I just kind of like roll with it. I'm like, yo, I'm kind of on to something here. Like, let me show people like I really, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the music and I really, you know, I really love everything about it. And also I know that's another easy way to learn Spanish as well. So, and kind of pronunciate the words and stuff. So yeah, man, that's basically how it happened. And my wife, she just been like HR, like kind of like, I would like record the video. I'm like, hey, how does this sound? And she'd be like, make sure you roll your R's with the on that part. You know what I'm saying? So
go.
yeah. So
Shout out to the wifey for that.
Shout out to my baby Jessica, baby.
So how long you been married?
I've been married for 5 years.
Okay.
5 years, yeah.
Children?
Yes, I have 2 beautiful daughters, and I also have a son by another woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got 3 kids all together.
All together, yes.
And 1 beautiful wife.
And 1 beautiful wife, yes.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So you starting off doing this TikTok, right? And it went viral, whatnot. So you started doing it more, right? You're getting more traction. You're getting more people subscribing to you, right? Subscribing to your page. How was that at home? How did the wife like it? Did she like it? Did she not like it? Did she say stop, or did she encourage it?
Well, the crazy thing is, that's actually how I met my wife.
What?
Yes, I met my wife on TikTok.
What,
Yes, bro, yes.
Come on, TikTok matchmaking.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, of all places, right? At the time when I first like started like popping off on TikTok, I would get like 10,000 followers, all up to like 20,000, then 30,000. I became, you know, very, very popular on TikTok, and she ended up liking one of my videos, and so I was like, damn, who's this? You know, who's this little bad little Latino, you know, whatever. And again, I've had a lot of women like my stuff, DM me and stuff like that, but for some odd reason, this specific one just like caught my attention.
Stick out.
Exactly. So I just like kind of slid in her DMs, like, hey, you know, what's going on? You know, blah blah blah. You know, are you in Chicago? And it just happened. Yeah, she happened to be in Chicago, and so yeah, and from that point on, we just started dating and started talking, and so she already knew exactly what was going to come with the territory of dating me / marrying me or whatever. Which is funny because we actually, once we started dating, I actually had her be in my TikTok, which was the song I didn't know at the time, but it was La Puerta Negra. Our first video, we did 2 videos that it went viral. The first one was, I could be wrong, but the first one was the La Puerta Negra song, when you tell your Mexican girlfriend to put on a song or whatever, and then she started putting it on and she started saying the like, and I'm just like, the hell. And then the second one was, we used a Tiger song. I don't know if you ever heard the song. It's with Iggy and Tiger. Open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say. So I told her, I was like, so at the time the trend was women would eat their men's food out of their hand on some like petty shit. And so I said, we're gonna switch it up. You're gonna bite my food, and on the part where he says bitch, I'm gonna call you a bitch, and you're gonna curse me out in Spanish.
As she should.
And she cursed me out in Spanish. And it just so happened that it was actually her real voice, like cursing me out in Spanish. it went viral to a point where Tiger himself used the same audio.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So,
Word.
so to answer your question, she knew what was going to come with the territory of like doing these type of things. So she supported it 100% of the way.
And she's in a lot of your videos now.
And she's in a lot of my videos, and she's got a fan base of her own as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So Terry, we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
Right? Get the people that get to know who you are, where you come from, and all that stuff. You know,
For sure.
all they see is the Amazon truck and you dancing and then you singing and then that stuff, but they don't know who you are, right?
Right.
So, who was Terry at age 10?
At age 10, I was I was a funny guy. Like, I was just a funny kid in class. The class clown that everybody would turn to, you know what I'm saying, to make them laugh. Mama's boy. Love my mom. Shout out to my mom. She raised me and my two sisters by herself. I was just a very curious kid, very curious. And again, I just knew that one day I would end up on TV as a comedian or being in one of the shows like Martin or Jamie Foxx show. Just a very happy, wild child, as my great-grandfather, my grandfather would call me. He called me a wild child because I would be running around like crazy and just be doing a lot of stuff. That's who I was at 10 years old.
10-year-old Terry. Who was 15-year-old Terry?
15-year-old Terry was figuring stuff out. We were making a transition from I was born in Chicago, raised on the west side of Chicago. And by the time I turned 15, we ended up making a transition to the suburbs. We ended up moving to Skokie. At that time, I was too late to apply to certain high schools coming out of 8th grade. And so they told my mom that, hey, if he hasn't applied for high school past the deadline, he's going to automatically be going to Crane. And if you're a Chicago native and you know at that time, and probably still is, but Crane High School was not the high school you want to be in.
Right, when they said it like that, that wasn't the high school you wanted to be in.
Exactly.
He's going to end up at Crane.
Exactly. And then once my mom heard that, she was like, oh, no, we got to go ahead and do this thing. She already was in the position of pursuing us to move to the suburbs. Okay. But it just so happened it had happened quicker than she expected. So we ended up moving to suburbs, different environment, something that like as a kid growing up watching the old school Disney channels and seeing all these kids in the suburban schools, I've always wanted to be around that. And I got an opportunity to do that. But 15-year-old me was very, very open, very into athletics at the time. Football player. Love girls. Chase a lot of girls at 15.
Yeah, 15 pretty much.
Literally. So, yeah, that was 15-year-old me.
Word. So now you're 20.
Mm-hmm.
Take us to 20.
Yeah, 20-year-old me was 20-year-old me was 10-year-old me, but more wild. I want to say, yeah.
How wild? What does that mean? Wild.
Going out, going to clubs, talking to girls left and right. 20-year-old me was in a place where I needed to figure out what am I gonna do. I came home from college, finishing my freshman year, and
Where'd you go to college?
I went to a junior college called Ellsworth Community College in Iowa Falls. I was out there for football. I had a scholarship out there to play football. Redshirted my freshman year, And so I was going to be in the starting lineup come sophomore year. End up tearing my ACL at the crib.
At the crib.
At the crib, yeah. I was training and I ended up tearing my ACL. Now at that time, I didn't have anybody in my ear saying, "Hey, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be great. Just get this surgery, get the training. You know what I'm saying? Get the go through your therapy, do your stuff, and then we right back at it." Didn't have that. To me, once I tore my ACL, it was like losing my powers. I felt like I had to live the normal life now. Because I told myself I was going to go to the NFL. I was a stud in high school. When I went to college, I was a stud still, but obviously I had to take a back seat, red shirt, still do my thing or whatever. But my goal was to go to the NFL. And once I tore my ACL, that's when like reality kind of kicked in. Like, all right, bro, now you gotta get a job. You gotta pay rent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay phone bill. You know, you gotta get your mom some money so she could, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't exactly. Not even just easy on her, but just like I think at the time my mom was trying to teach me responsibilities of like, you know, hey, you got $200 a month. This is a phone bill, this for partial, like I don't know, maybe light bill, electric bill, something like that. So yeah, 20-year-old me was very trying to figure out what do I want to do? What's next? That's what 20-year-old me was.
20-year-old you from college, came back from college, set up a little bit because you torn your ACL, trying to figure things out. Didn't have a mentor to tell you, hey, just go ahead and do that surgery. You'll get back on your feet. You'll get back in there. Your mindset was it got shifted. And now you're just thinking, all right, I got to take care of things here.
Basically, time to grow up now.
Time to grow up fast.
Yeah.
Faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 25 came around. And this guy that used to go party all the time at 20, is he still partying?
He's still partying, but this time he has responsibilities now because he has a child.
Your child came at what age?
I had my first child at 25, my son AJ. Yeah, he was born in November 23rd, 2015. Oh, man, 25 was another... What are you doing? What are you gonna do? You got a kid now, so like you got to figure it out. Now you really have to figure it out. 25-year-old me was definitely in the dance community more. I was more of a hardcore dancer. I put the athletics to the side. I was like, you know what? I still play football, still do to this day. Play flag football. I've been playing that since I was 17. But I was more into dance at that time because I wanted to find another hobby. And so I want to say around 2012 is when I started to like I was 22. I started to like really hone into dancing, taking classes, you know, trying to get my name out there and be around other crews. By the time I was 25, I had a dance community family, and I was just really in tune in being a dancer and wanting to make it big in dancing. At the time, I thought I knew what being a family man was, but I didn't. Meaning, like, I would choose a lot of dance events over spending time with my son and his mom at the time. I really didn't know. I thought I did, but I really didn't.
You make mistakes.
Right. But that was me at 25. 25 was trying to figure out how to balance dance and being a family man at the time. So I had to grow up quicker than I did at 20.
Way quicker.
Yeah.
That kid is needing you, and so was the other person that you had that child with.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we sometimes, I know I did, speaking for myself, people. At 25, I was married as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know who to prioritize first.
Yeah, exactly.
And I usually did the wrong thing.
Yep.
And prioritized my friends and not
Yep.
my wife at the time or my child.
Yep. That's the one.
My mind thought they're always going to be
They're always going to be there. Yeah.
These things that I'm doing, they're not going to be there, so I need
Yeah.
to do them. Wrong decision. But we grow from that.
We grow from it. We grow
mature.
from it. We get a second chance.
Yeah.
And thank
Just
God
like
I
you.
got a second chance.
Yes, just like you, I didn't have that person in my ear, that mentor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Pops wasn't there either for me. So they had that mentor. It wasn't until later on in life where I got my mentor.
Right.
But I totally understand where you're at. So that was 25. Now we hit 30.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't even know how old you are. I know I'm not hitting 40. That's for sure.
I'm 35.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So now at 30.
At 30, you kind of understand. You understand what it is you want to do. You understand what is more important in life. You understand that not everybody is your friend. This is something that my mom had been telling me since I was a kid. Not everybody's your friend, because she knows that I was one of those kids where I felt like everybody was my friend, because I was always on everybody's good side. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to learn. You know, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Depression kicked in heavily.
Can I ask you why?
Well, at the time, I had some things going on in the summer where I had people turn on me. Again, this is during the pandemic. So I'm 30, so this is 2020. This is during the pandemic time. And as you know, a lot of people went through a lot of shit during the pandemic because of the quarantine and having to distance yourself from certain people. And, you know, my love language is physical touch, whether that's with a girlfriend or whether that's with a homie, you know what I'm saying, dapping up, or a friend that just
Showing
need a
love.
hug, showing love. Didn't get that much, you know what I'm saying? And obviously it kind of drove you crazy. But around that time, I was just going through a lot of shit that just made me open my eyes. And again, it just made you understand who was with you and who wasn't with you. Like who's really, really down with you, and who was just down with you because of, quote unquote, at the time you were popular. And this was around the summer of 2020. Heading into September of 2020, that's when I met my wife. And things kind of changed from there to where it all happened so fast. I told myself that the next girl I end up dating, the next girl I'm dating, that I would marry her, right? And so my wife, she ended up getting pregnant. She ended up getting pregnant.
You might have to marry her.
She ended up getting pregnant.
And she's Mexican.
And she's Mexican.
Second wedding.
You hear me? Like, so it was. Like I told you before, I'm huge on signs. I'm huge on manifestation. I'm huge on things happening for a reason. Like, don't get me wrong. I've had my fair share of women, right? But out of all the women that I've had, they've never got pregnant because I was playing the safe card. I was still playing the safe card with her, but she still ended up getting pregnant. And in my eyes, I'm like, yo, that's a sign. I'm gonna marry this woman. I'm gonna marry her. And at that time, when I first met my wife, I felt like I was responsible for her. Meaning, like, I felt like I needed to protect her. I needed to be with her. And if she was here, she'll tell you, like, I was annoying as fuck. Like, I would call her every day. I would talk to her every day. I would want to be with her every day. Like, I was like attached to her by the hip. I literally wanted to be with her like every day. And I just felt responsible for her. And so, that was 30. 30 was figuring out what's important in life, understanding who's your friend and who's not your friend and who's your friend, and understanding the importance and priorities in life.
Word.
Yeah.
So we're 35 right now. So
Yes.
We're gonna hold off right there, and we're about to go to commercial break.
Word.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Los LOS from the Flava Podcast. Yo, I want to talk to you about Exact Services. These are handyman that came to my rental apartment and they gave it a whole makeover. They painted, they patched up the holes in the walls, they fixed a faucet, they did the floors, they even put new screens on my windows. Y'all got to call these guys at 312-860-4225, 312-860-4225, and remember, you have flavor. What's up? It's your boy. We are back, and that was Exact Services. Exact. Let them come to your house. They'll fix your windows. They'll fix your floors. They'll fix your walls. Hey, they came to my house. They fixed the faucet. They fixed the faucet, and those screens you pull up, and sometimes they rip. They fix that too. So call them up. Exact Services. These guys are great. So right now we're back with Terry. What's up, Terry?
Yeah. What's good? I'm finna spit something. I was kidding.
Oh, let's go.
I'm not a rapper.
So we left off at 30, but now we're gonna hit 35, which is the year you're in right
Yes.
now, right? Mm-hmm. What is your day to day now today?
My day to day now is I basically get up in the morning and take my beautiful daughters to school, come home, do some housework for the wife if she needs, you know what I'm saying, while she's at work, whether that's doing laundry or, clean the dishes for her, just kind of like make it a little easy for her for when she come home. She don't really got to deal with all of that.
Word.
Brainstorming content, talking to my guy, going to the gym. And if I'm not teaching, I'm just doing some things to try to figure out, what the next plan is for me to do.
So teaching, for people to know, you teach what?
I teach hip hop dancing.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've been teaching at this studio, Artistry, Motion, and Displays. I've been teaching there since 2017. So I've been there for a long time.
Okay.
That's basically that's the day of my life right now. Is just basically going with the flow and taking what life gives me. Helping my wife out, making sure, now that I have a lot of time on my hands, to, help her out whenever she needs me to help her out.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I love that you say you're helping out. You have a lot of time on your hands now. Mm-hmm. That's because you left the job, Amazon, right?
Yep, left Amazon.
What made you take that leap of faith of betting on yourself? Because right now, you're a full-time content creator.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, and that's where a lot of people want to get to.
Right.
A lot of people watching this show right now are watching it because you're on it, and they're wondering, how did he do it?
Right.
How did he do it?
Yeah. I mean, I just, the goal for me when I first started working for Amazon, and then I started realizing how far I could take this content stuff with working at Amazon, I didn't think it would get that far to where my following would grow and people will recognize who TikTok Terry is, besides wearing the pink glasses and the Amazon, being an Amazon driver. After a while, I just kind of realized, you know what? I know for a fact I'm not going to be working at Amazon for a long time because I'm going to take this and I'm going to run with it. But I just wanted to make sure that when I did do it, that I would be set, right? And so now, 5 years in, I'm trying to figure out, okay, so when is this break going to happen? It's not going to happen, right? Reason why it's not going to happen is because you're so set on getting up every day, going to work, delivering packages, and then coming home and you're exhausted, right? Something's got to give. You can't be a content creator and you can't work at Amazon at the same time. you can do things here and there, like, do a little content here and there. But if you're really serious about it, if you're really, really serious about this content thing, then you have to go all the way in. You can't just be halfway in. And so after having conversations with my wife, having conversations with my mom, my manager, my best friend, I just kind of came to the conclusion. They all like put this in my head, like, yo, you could do this. Like, if you take the same amount of hours that you do with Amazon into content creating, bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to make it. Mm-hmm. And so I always told my best friend always asked me, like, what is it going to take for you to quit Amazon? And I would say this, and this. Whole time not knowing I got to quit Amazon because that's the only thing that's in my way. Yeah. Right? And so after a while, I was like, you know what? After seeing like so many people who've been in my position before and became successful, the one thing that they always said was, I bet on me. I bet on myself. And so I was like, you know what? All right, let's do it. Let's take a leap of faith and let's see where this takes us. Because one thing about me is I've always had faith. I'm always positive. I never look at the negative, right? No matter how in what bad situations, I'm always like, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. That's right. Always.
Because it will be.
Because it will be, exactly. Mm-hmm. So I just decided to go ahead and be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. And the plus thing about it is when I talk to my boss about it, my boss is a huge fan of mine, right? Because every time he gets videos of me in the Amazon truck, his friends be sending it to him like, yo, this is so funny, blah, blah. He was like, yo, that's my employee. Like, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? When I had a conversation with him, he was like, I was expecting this. I was waiting for it. I'm proud of you, and I wish you the best of luck. If it doesn't work out, you always welcome to come back.
Let's go. Shout out to him.
Always. And once he said that to me, it almost made me cry in a way, but it made me have that that security package on my back. Like, okay, that makes me feel a lot better about this situation. But I told myself, I'm like, but I'm not coming back because I'm going to make sure that I take off of this whole thing. Like, I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying, that I have that security, but, I'm going to bet on me and go for it. So that's where we at right now.
So how many subscribers do you have? How many people subscribe to your TikTok?
I have 1.3 million followers on TikTok. Wow. And then 667,000 on Instagram.
From all over the world.
From all over the world. From all over. Wow. Here in the United States, in Mexico, you name it.
Okay. That's awesome. So you have half and half? Is it like half American, European, and then Mexican? So what does it look like?
Yeah, if I had to shorten it up, yeah, it's half the United States, half Mexico. I got Mexico on my back, so
that's awesome. Have you gone to Mexico yet?
No, but I just got my passports, so we're definitely gonna make that happen.
Let's go.
We're definitely gonna make that happen.
What part are you going to when you do go?
That's a good question. Mm-hmm. I know my wife is from Juarez. She's from Juarez, Juarez, Chihuahua, and she always told me like, yo, we go to Mexico, we definitely gonna take a visit out there, and I'm gonna show you around.
You probably won't even want to come back.
Listen,
it's beautiful out there,
after all the food, bro. I'm like, listen, I know for a fact. First of all, I already love Mexican food in general. So if I'm getting it from the motherland itself, yeah, bro. We might have to stay here for a second.
So Terry, just for the people watching, because I know people watch my show, and if they really look you up or they already know who you are, they're wondering, will he do a commercial for my business? Would you do advertisement marketing for people's business?
Absolutely. Of course I would. If you see something and that I could work with it, then I'm always open to anything. Just hit me up, DM me, you know what I'm saying? Slide in my DMs.
I just want to put that out there because I know you are, but I want them to know that you are.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So Terry, are you ready for the this or that?
I'm ready for that and this.
You said it backwards, but all right.
Boom.
On purpose.
On purpose, baby.
So some of these questions are goofy. They might be silly. They might be serious. You don't have to answer any of them. But if you do, let's be honest, all right?
Let's be honest. Here we go.
So it's going to be this or that. So either pick this one or that one. and tell us why. So the
Okay.
first one is Tom or Jerry, the cat or the mouse?
The mouse.
Why?
He's so goofy. He's so goofy, bro. And like, I don't know. He kind of reminds me of myself, where like anytime he gets bored, he'll like I don't know, be on some like trickery and just go play with the cat and like have him chase him. Or like if the cat is like with if he's like with a chick or whatever, he'll be like, oh, what's going on over here? He'll try to interfere or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just his time is just always on goofy, and I love that. So yeah, I'm with the mouse.
He's a little menace. That's what he
Yeah,
is.
literally a menace.
Because Tom is just chilling half the time.
Literally.
He's just chilling or trying to hook up with the girl.
But Jerry's like, yeah, I'm finna ruin all that, my boy. You tried to eat me in the beginning. You think I forgot? Yeah, no.
Do you have a favorite episode?
My favorite episode, which one was that? Favorite episode has to be when whenever the Tom and the dog would get into it, the pit bull would get into it. I love those episodes, especially when the pit bull when he had his son around.
Yeah.
And then some odd reason, Jerry was, that's what I'm saying. Jerry would be so petty and set it up to where Tom is like playing with, like he's like either trying to hurt the pit bull. He would set it up like that. And then the dad will be like, he'll pound, he'll beat the crap out of Tom every time. So yeah, I love those episodes. Anytime there's like the dog involved, it's always funny.
Superman or Batman?
Oh man, you gonna drop it on me like that, huh? Man. I gotta go with Batman.
Why?
Because I love all his movies. And it never miss. Even though I haven't seen the recent Batman, but from Michael Keaton's Batman all the way up until the Joker Batman, my favorite. All of them. Even with Batman and Robin.
Okay.
With what's his face? When Arnold Schwarzenegger was Freeze Man. Yeah. That I love Batman. Superman, they've been kind of failing with the Superman videos.
Well, the new movie came out. I haven't seen it yet.
I've heard it's
But
trash.
Charlamagne the guy said it was good.
I heard from my homies that
said it
I
was
heard
trash?
it was trash. I mean, I'm always not about like listening to other people's opinions when it comes to movies, because everybody's had different opinions. But from what I've been seeing, man, a lot of people have been saying that it's kind of trash, and I'm like, But like I said,
Me and Charlamagne, we see eye to eye, so I think
I'm just have to
watch
wait.
it. I ain't gonna watch it.
I'm gonna just have to wait until it come out on HBO Max or something. I'm gonna check it out and be the judge myself. But if I had to choose, I'd choose Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard it was a good family movie too.
Good family movie.
Yeah, the Superman one. Yeah. How old are you girls?
3 and 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just-
My 9-year-old might like it though.
That's right,
Yeah,
that's
my
right.
9 he's a big Spider-Man fan though. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, 9-year-old Spider-Man. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I just bought him a Spider-Man. We just bought his first bike, so I bought him a Spider-Man helmet. So
Okay, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. All right, so Chicago Bears or the Green Bay Packers?
oh, come on
Winners
now.
or losers?
Come on now. Don't you dare disrespect me with that question. Don't you dare.
Why?
Bear down.
Bear
down,
Bears are
baby.
down.
Bear down.
Bears are
Bears are about to go crazy this year.
So you think this year they're going to do something?
Oh man, yes. I have 100%
Do you
faith.
think last year they're going to do something?
Last year, I did not think that we were going to do anything because I didn't like the fact that we got Caleb Williams and we got rid of Justin Fields because I felt like I felt like they rolled out the red carpet for Caleb Williams instead of like keeping that same energy for Justin Fields. Still rooting for Justin Fields. I got both Caleb Williams and Justin Fields jerseys, so I'm still rooting for Justin Fields no matter what, and why he in New York doing his thing, and I hope and pray he go crazy so he can prove all the haters wrong. But right now, our franchise quarterback is Caleb Williams. He was showing us some potential.
Okay.
It was just too much. We didn't have a great head coach who was a pain in the butt. Don't even want to get into that. But now we got an actual legitimate guy, Ben Johnson, who led the Detroit Lions to damn near almost the Super Bowl. But his offense was pretty stacked, pretty dope. So I have high faith. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, the Bears are gonna go to Super Bowl, I'm gonna say the Bears are going to get in the playoffs this year.
Oh, they're going to get to the playoffs.
We're gonna get to the playoffs.
Ooh, well, you're
hearing it right. You're what a camera. You're hearing it right here first. The Bears are going to the playoffs. Okay. Super Bowl. To be determined. To be continued.
He has faith. He has faith. He likes.
Even though they give us a mad headache.
He likes being disappointed. But anyways,
it's at this point it's the norm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
okay. So if you had a choice, Supergirl or Wonder Woman?
Oh, give me Wonder Woman.
Why?
Because she's a cougar. she's an older woman. She's you know what I'm saying. She's more wise. You know. So she and she's bad. She's badass. You know what I'm saying. So yeah. Give me Wonder Woman.
All right. So, this is interesting. R&B or hip hop?
Hip hop.
Why?
Hip hop for me, I listen to all the old school. Shout out to Apple Music, because without Apple Music and Spotify, but I'm more of an Apple Music person. Apple Music, you can listen to all your childhood songs. Biggies, your Tupacs, your Jay-Z's, your Nas's, your Tribe Called Quest, your Busta Rhymes, the Wu-Tang, Method Man, Redman, like, LL, DMX, like that's my era of music. If I do listen to this new era of music, it's because I'm choreographing to it for my kids for dancing.
Right.
But other than that, I do try to stick with what I know. Mm-hmm. And if I can, that's all I can listen to, then by all means, I'll be cool with it. Okay. So hip hop is cool. Not to take nothing away from R&B. R&B is always going to be the dope. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be good music. But the hip hop side of it just makes you feel like the DMX has made you feel, you know what I'm saying, rugged. You know what I'm saying? It made you feel gangster, like Jay-Z made you feel like, you could do anything. Nas made you feel like you should be listening to what's going on and, be aware.
Yeah.
So they don't teach that in hip hop nowadays.
So from those three, who would you choose, like, number one?
Number one?
Yeah. You mentioned DMX, Nas, and Jay-Z.
In order or just in general? In number one?
Number one.
Number one? I mean, you got to give it to Hove.
Okay.
Got to give it to him.
Wow.
Longevity.
Okay.
Longevity. Crazy lyricist. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's that dude.
I gotta give it to Nas. I'm a Nas.
What's crazy? I was gonna say
I'm a big backpacker.
I wouldn't even hate anybody if they disagree with what I said, because again I would choose Nas too, but like I'm going off longevity, like and albums and
right. If you're going money wise, yeah, Jay-Z all day.
For sure.
Yeah, business. For sure. Jay-Z all day.
Business, Jay-Z all day.
Okay.
Lyricist, Nas, really, he's that dude.
Murder.
Yeah, I would have to put them both 1A and 1B, kind of like the whole Michael Jordan and Kobe thing, where it's 1A and 1B, for me at least. Yeah. But yeah, LeBron's not my top 10. I'm sorry, he's not my top 10. He's not my top 10.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I would say Kobe before LeBron.
No, for sure.
Yeah, but
don't
always
ever
gonna be Michael.
For everybody out there, don't you ever disrespect the Black Mamba like that. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
all this disrespect, bro. Like so much disrespect is going on to this man while he's like literally laying in a grave right now. Like, come on, man.
It's crazy.
Be for real. Like y'all really over here disrespecting this man, talking about Tracy McGrady versus. I mean, I've watched interviews where Tracy McGrady and Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant will literally say, "Yeah, Tracy McGrady was probably the toughest person I've ever defended because Tracy McGrady had things that I didn't have." But if we're going off statistics, if we're going off winning, Kobe freaking Bryant.
Yeah.
Mr. 5 rings.
All day.
5 rings versus no rings. Be for real.
What? No rings? Sorry.
Be for real.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. And then after the person that they said helped him get rings, he went to get 2 back-to-back by himself. Yeah. Be for real.
Let's go.
Be for real. Yeah. What are we talking about here? This is 1A, 1B. Michael and Kobe.
Word.
End of discussion. End discussion.
Word. All right. Baseball teams: Chicago Sox, Chicago Cubs. South side or north side?
I mean, people always ask me like if I'm a Cubs fan or a Sox fan. I always tell them I'm a Chicago fan. That's just
really?
that's
Really? You go that route?
like
Really?
I'm like honestly, even my friends like still dog me to this day. But I'm just like I'm just like, bro, because when the White Sox won in 2005, I was so happy.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Back in those
Yeah,
back then?
back in like the percentage. Yeah. I couldn't go out and celebrate though because I was only 15. I was 15 at the time. Yeah, I was. But when the Cubs won in 2016, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh my God, the Cubs!" No, they did something for Chicago. Yeah. Chicago, they did something not only for Chicago, but they did something for the Gen X. Mm-hmm. The Gen X is the baby boomers. They did something for that era. Some of them didn't think they would live long enough to see the Cubs on the World Series.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
yeah. That's why I'm a Yankee fan.
Oh my God! I'm thinking he finna say.
I love the winners. You should have known that. I said Green Bay Packers winners.
Last time I checked, Caleb Williams is 1-0 against the Packers. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That one. You got that one.
Hey, that's all it takes is one. That's all it takes is one.
You had to give one up. It's been too many years. It's been too many years.
No.
Was it 7 years?
No.
7 long years.
No. Caleb Williams is 1-0 in Lambeau Field, and we're gonna leave it at that.
It's gonna change up. But anyways, the Yankees, come on, we got the rings.
Hey man, y'all got
the money.
Y'all got history.
Let's go.
Y'all got history. I can't. It's nothing denying that. Y'all got it.
So, last question.
Okay.
Extremely important question. Serious question.
Okay.
New York pizza or Chicago pizza?
And we're done. We're done. We are done. We're not going to have this. This is like him asking me Chicago Bears versus the Packers. Well, Chicago's pizza over everything. Okay, I'm not anybody trying to eat that cardboard pizza that New York is selling. Like, come on, be for real. I'm surprised they didn't make a box out of a pizza. I'm surprised they make pizza out of a box in New York because that's how trash it is. Don't you ever disrespect Chicago pizza like that?
So I am Chicago pizza all day long. My favorite restaurant is Pequod's.
Okay,
I've been going there since I was 13. I am 51. So hey,
Italian Fiesta man, right here.
Italian, is that a restaurant?
Italian Fiesta.
I don't even.
If you know.
I don't know.
If you know, you
is that
know.
Like a suburban place?
No.
Where's that?
Italian Fiesta is the spot where you get the best pizza, bro. You could put giardiniera peppers on the pizza. Uh-huh. It's just one of those things where you just have to see it and to believe it, man.
Italian Fiesta.
I like all.
Heard of it.
Italian Fiesta. You never heard of it?
No.
Was it? I think is it Fiesta Italian? It was Italian Fiesta. I think it's.
Where's it located?
Check. They got Italian Fiesta. They got it all over. Uh-huh. But the one that I ordered from, I want to say it's Italian Fiesta Pizzeria. They got one
Italian Fiesta Pizzeria.
Yep. They got one on Fullerton. They got one on 47th Street, South Park Lake.
Fullerton bro. What? Isn't it like Lakeview or something?
Was it Fullerton? Looks like it's about 17 minutes away from here, to be honest.
You hungry, Gabe?
Yeah, it's over there by where is that? By Logan Square.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta try it.
We always on pizza night we either order Little Caesars or we order Italian Fiesta pizza.
What Little Caesars for the kids?
Little Caesars for us, all of us.
See, your generation, man. Little Caesar is not pizza.
Oh my God!
You might as well just get that.
Let me say something. Shout out to Little Caesars, bro. Because at the time, Little Caesars only cost $5 a pizza. See, they helped out a lot of people in the community, bro, by charging them $5.
Money for some real pizza, bro.
Listen, bro. At the time, man, people couldn't afford real pizza, bro. So when you trying to if you trying to have a party, you're not trying to spend too much. You ordering $5 boxes.
Party, all day.
Yeah, you ordering $5 boxes of pizza
all day.
I mean, even like an adult, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you eating that
Terry,
pizza.
We ain't doing that now.
You eating that pizza, man.
We're going to Italian Fiesta, bro.
Your people in these comments is gonna be like, yo, he's right. He's spot on about the $5 pizza.
People in their 30s like you, because I get this a lot from my 30-year-olds. They say pizza. They say Little Caesars. I'm like, why? How?
Little Caesars, bro. They get you, bro. Little Caesars is like the penny candy, bro.
Yo,
penny
Gabe,
candy.
You're 22 years old, right? Little Caesar?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Little Caesar. I'm trying to Lee ate something this morning. Look.
Y'all didn't hear that, but he said he ate something this morning.
He ate something this morning. I'm telling you, Little Caesars, bro. And on top of that, bro, I heard the owner of Little Caesars was paying Rosa Parks rent. When she I think he pay her rent or something like that. But I'm like, all right, shout out to the owner of Little Caesars.
All right. Well, I give him a shout out for that one.
Straight up for that one. He really liked that.
Little Caesars.
I'm
gonna have to take you to Pequod's, and
I've had Pequod's. Pequod's is the deep. Pequod's has some really good deep dish pizza.
They got this flat. I mean the flat. What am I talking about? They got the pan. They got the deep dish.
But I know when I go to Pequod's, we normally order. Last time I was there, we ordered deep dish
because it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Amazing pizza.
And the Giordano's is really good. Like I said, bro, the pizza place. That's what I'm saying, bro. People need to stop comparing New York pizza to Chicago pizza.
It's a thing.
It's just it shouldn't be a thing,
it's like
bro. It's disrespectful.
It's like who's
it's winning. It's not even like that, bro. It's disrespectful, bro. At least no, bro. No. It's disrespectful, man. Shout out to Chicago pizza, bro.
Shout out to Chicago, even though we're not going to Little Caesar. Anyways, I would rather have the lunchroom pizza in my high school than Little Caesar.
That's a little different.
Little C that's in there that you never want.
That's a little different. The elementary pizza, hit, bro. The little rectangles.
Let's go all day.
I think a lot of people would pick that over Little Caesars, Pequod's, and all that because they just that hit different. I don't know what they had in that.
So Terry, man. What does your next 5 years look like?
Next 5 years, I'm running a successful business. I finally got that beautiful house my wife always wanted. I have a famous podcast. And I bring a lot of people with me so they can be next.
Let's go.
Set them up for generational wealth.
That's some good stuff.
Put them on. I'm always about sharing. I'm always about putting people on. I'm always about literally just sharing the wealth, man. Because it's a lot of money out here. It's a lot of opportunities for everybody. It doesn't have to be just for you, And I always feel like what you put out in the world, it gives you back. So that's what my next 5 years is like.
That's love. So if you could drop a gem, I always ask to drop a gem, just like my mentor David Shantz does. If you could drop a gem for someone that's looking to do TikTok or any kind of social media, what would be something that you would tell them to get them started?
I would tell them to keep going. Literally. When you think that video is not going to hit, just post it. And you probably going to see a lot of people say that. But I'm a living proof, bro, that no matter, it doesn't matter. It's not going to happen overnight, right? Rome, the saying is as cliche as it sounds, Rome wasn't built in one day. That's like one of my best quotes I've ever heard because it's the truth. Like you really have to grind. You have to put the blood, sweat, and tears into this. Yeah. It doesn't happen overnight. Like you may get one video they may hit, but then after that, you might go back to the lower 200s, the lower 100s. But how are you going to respond? Are you going to be like, nah, this is not for me? Or are you going to find your niche? You're going to work with it, and you're going to keep putting it out there. Keep putting it out there. Take it from somebody who literally started off with only 100 followers on TikTok in the pandemic. I started TikTok in March of 2020. By the time I got to, I want to say August of September, I was already hitting 20,000, 30,000 followers.
Wow.
Literally.
Wow. That's awesome. That's amazing.
By the year after that, I got to 100,000. And it just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. And once you start, don't stop, no matter what. You may hit some days where you don't want to do it. You may hit some days where the content is not hitting you and you don't want to just put anything out there. Just do it. I promise you it'll be worth it in the long run. That's my advice.
TikTok Terry, I want to tell you that you, sir, have flavor.
Okay. Adobo?
That's our adobo, man.
Nice.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you so much for sharing your life, letting people know who you are. You know, just not this guy that moves around on their phone or on their laptop or whatnot.
For sure.
But a guy that has a life, that has a past, that has some great kids, 3.
Yes.
Has a beautiful wife.
Yes.
And has a great future ahead of him. And he's willing. Let me get my camera. He's willing to help you out at the same time.
Yes. Always willing to use my platform to spread positive vibes, spread good information, and help others out. Always.
Awesome. Well, TikTok Terry, thank you for coming down to the Flava Podcast.
Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate it. Really do appreciate it.
You got it, man. So remember, you have flavor.